Let's go to the forecast now. We had a viewer send in some images, really a video of hail. Interesting to see as we saw some storms kind of pass us through earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, thankfully they were pretty small, but I mean, small hail can still dent your car. So it's good to know, I think, when we have any risk of storms here in the forecast. But most of that activity starting to wrap up now. And actually, we're seeing some sunshine. Charlotte, Beach Mountain, even a little bit there in Boone. Davidson's still pretty cloudy, but it's kind of the name of the game when there is a cold front and a stalled cold front nearby. Still tracking a few areas of some of that heavy rain, but mostly working their way only through Cleveland County right now. So Boiling Springs really getting some of that really heavy rain. It is knocking on your doorstep, and Patterson Springs within the next 15 minutes or so, and then it'll pretty much be out of here. So here's kind of some of those time frames here. Around 6:45 for Grover, Blacksburg, around 6:50, and the same for Kings Mountain, as some of that lighter rain on the east side can kind of start to stick together. They've been weakening substantially, but of course something we still have to monitor. And a lot of this moisture still has to do with, again, the stalled front to our south, and we have a trough there just to the north and west, kind of the combination of the two, still keeping us sandwiched between a lot of that warmth and moisture, as it often does. So this keeps a few showers and storms in the forecast over the next hour or two, and then even a few isolated ones on the west side and northwest side, especially tomorrow morning. But I really don't anticipate a lot of rain on Thursday, so I'm keeping us at about a 20% at a maximum, really across the entire area. Then we turn a little bit more fall-like. That's kind of the positives that we've been looking ahead to all week long. We're actually going to see lows 2 mornings in a row in the mid to upper 50s for the first time since early June, after pretty much all summer of this mess. Upper 60s, lower 70s. It was very warm and muggy, with really the exception of the early part of June. Now, as we check in, of course, for your hour-by-hour forecast this weekend, Saturday is certainly the best day to get outside if you had to pick one. We'll start off in the 50s, lots of sunshine and dry air will soar us into the lower 80s by the afternoon. A few more showers and storms on Sunday as we actually get a little bit more humid. So again, not necessarily bad by any stretch of the imagination, but Saturday is just going to be a little bit better. Then, of course, just a quick update on Hurricane Lee. Still is staying off the Carolina coast. Our only impact will be the increasing rip current risk and, of course, the dangerous beach conditions due to high swells over the next few days. Likely going to make landfall somewhere within eastern Maine, if not coastal Canada. Some models this morning shifting a little bit further to the west. I think we all just need to remember it's a large storm, which is why we're having a coastal impact in the Carolinas, even though it's hundreds of miles away. So here's kind of those next 24 to 48 hour wave heights, peaking 4 to 8 and then 5 to 10. And then conditions should start to improve by the second half of the weekend. So we have high rip current risk Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and probably moderate on Sunday, but some improvement as we enter the early part of next week. And then we're actually going to be talking about another reinforcing shot of cooler air coming in on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we feel great Friday, Saturday mornings, lows in the 50s, highs upper 70s, lower 80s. Again, a little bit more muggy on Sunday, Monday, and then another brief cool down coming by mid next week. So it's just kind of that time of the year, Colin, Vanessa, where we have these cold fronts bringing us ups and downs all week long.